Okay, my lovely illustrators and graphic artists. Today we're going to design some bookmarks. You just go in your draw program and choose, well, you don't have to choose necessarily triangle. You could get rounded triangle, I'm sorry, rectangle, if you prefer. Remember that people like color, but you really don't have to necessarily make both sides color, because that can be a waste of ink. But always give the writer that option. And what we're going to do is we're going to just copy and paste that shape the whole way across. You don't want it to go to the end of the page, because right about there the printer stops printing. So don't put an extra one down there. You're just going to waste ink, but not enough ink for it to be a whole bookmark. So these are the big ones. You can get 4. But if you want to make them a little bit smaller, which is fine, just grab this little green dot down here. Make sure that the dots are around all of them. And then you can make 1 or 2. My cockatiel's on my shoulder and she's kissing my ear and it tickles. Sorry about that. What you doing? What you doing? Okay, hopefully you will already have backgrounds or something like it. I use the Avery backgrounds so that each one is different, because, you know, and some writers have more than one book, so they really don't want them all to be identical. So just line them up pretty decently here. Make sure that the printer's going to print them all. I know I'm being asinine and obsessive over the height, but it's driving me crazy that they're not perfectly lined up. Okay, so then what you do is you go up here where it says insert. Can they see that?
Yep.
Okay. Insert, and you come down here, image from file, or some programs will say picture from file. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my pictures and get my backgrounds. You can make up your own background if you wanted. It's fine. I have some ready-made, you know, backgrounds also. And I usually use these little Avery things that they're, if you get anything from Avery, they're just kind of in there. And you can use them. See, so we've got, oh, I'm sorry, click on the one you want, go up here to insert, image from file. I must have flipped off with it accidentally. Put your background image in there. Okay? Don't take the line off. You need that line there. Okay, now I'll just use maybe one of my own backgrounds rather than these. Because remember, you want to make a lot of variety there. So I have a lot of backgrounds that I made up, so let's go with this one. Okay, now what you also want to do is you want to take your text box. See that there, the T text box? Blow the letters up pretty big. And then you want book name, whatever the name of the book is, right? But you also want lulu.com so that people can order it. So really what you're doing is you're creating a really pretty ad that they can mark their books with. Okay, click on the text box twice, and you see these little circles. And you can turn it around. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry. It tickles when she's like kissing on me. Okay, and you just move that to the bookmark that you want, and depending on the background, you may have to change the color of the font. That's fine. Remember that you don't want anything. Let me make a line here. You don't want anything over there. If you put anything over there, any words or anything, when they punch the hole, because they'll be making these themselves, when they punch the hole, it'll get into the words and you won't be able to see it. Now, another thing you want to do is you want to come up here and insert image from file, and then what you want is your book cover. Yes? What is it? What is it? Are you helping me? Yes, you are. So let's say Abercrombie the Apple is, don't click insert, don't click the bookmark itself for insert, just insert it and then make it smaller so that it fits on the end of that bookmark. Okay? And then if they have different books, do you know, all the different books together. So anyway, that's how you do it, and then when it's done there, you click off of it, make sure it's clicked off, otherwise it won't print. Export it. JPEG. And then you send it to them and they can print it there, you know, because we send them some, but if it's something that we have to send out, just when you're finished designing the bookmarks, send them to me. I'll print them, I'll make them up, and I'll send them out. But you also have to send a copy to the writer so that they have them on hand. And let me show you before you go how we do the back. Close without saving. Drawing. What I usually do for the backs, if they want a back on there, is just put like 2 triangles, rectangles, sorry, I knew that. Right, like right next to each other. And then I just put some backgrounds there. Any old background will do. Because, I mean, it is, after all, the back. And the people that are getting it for free, so they really can't be real choosy about it. So let's say that's 1. Ah, I didn't do it right. Click on the shape, insert image from file. Let's see that one. Okay, great. And then this one, insert image from file. But when it's the back of the bookmark, you want to try to take up as little ink as you can, because they need to be able to print it out, and not every time they have bookmarks, then suddenly they have no more ink, because I'm sure they need ink for other things like flyers. Alright, yeah, basically that's all you do. If you need any other information, just email me. And thanks for coming on board. That's my side of it.